What's up, you guys? Sean Ross Sapp, Fightful.com, FightfulMMA.com, and we have a loaded MMA weekend for you. A little bit under the radar, though. We have a big Bellator show. We have a UFC on ESPN Plus show. We're going to go ahead and give you some betting odds for those. Bellator 238 only has betting odds for a few fights set for this weekend. Sergio Pettis, a minus 270 against his victim, Alfred Kasakian, who is a plus 230. Definitely going with Sergio Pettis in that one. This is a showcase victory for him. Henry Corrales, a plus 200 underdog against Juan Archuleta at minus 240. I think this line is exactly where it should be. Juan Archuleta is very good. However, you have a very interesting line in Darrion Caldwell at minus 120 against Adam Borics at plus 100. Now, here's the thing. Caldwell is fighting up in weight from where he has traditionally competed, as he is competing in the featherweight division. However, Adam Borics is a house of fire. He is 5-0 in Bellator. He's beaten Pat Curran and Aaron Pico. He's got some really good finishes all along the way. He loves to finish fights. This could be a sneaky one for Adam Borics. I favor Darrion Caldwell in this fight, but Adam Borics at plus 100 is very interesting, and he could very well be winning this. Well, Chris Cyborg is a minus 440 against the featherweight champion Julia Budd, a plus 350. My God. Julia Budd is the only champion in Bellator featherweight women's history. That's it. I mean, she's 7-0 in the company. She's defeated everybody they've thrown up against her. Nogueira, Blencow, Marloes Coenen. She struggled early in her career against Amanda Nunes and Ronda Rousey, as people will do. But even 9 years ago, she beat Germaine Durand. So she's got something in her that I think should probably put her a little bit fairer, a little bit closer in the betting lines. As we've seen, Chris Cyborg is not invincible. She can get cracked. She can get finished. Now, admittedly, she got finished by the greatest fighter in women's MMA history, Amanda Nunes, and then came back. But she wasn't able to finish Felicia Spencer last time out. And to be honest with you, I think Julia Budd is a lot better than Felicia Spencer. I think Julia Budd might be better than Holly Holm, who Chris Cyborg also had a little bit of trouble finishing a couple of years ago. I don't know what that exactly means for the prospects of her possibly winning this fight. I mean, she's no spring chicken, but she has been finishing fights over the last couple of years. It's just the consistency of which she fights that maybe raises a little bit of a concern for me. Over on ESPN Plus, there's a UFC show in North Carolina. You have Herbert Burns at plus 100, Nate Landwehr a minus 120 in that one. Brett Johns and Tony Gravely are pretty even odds. Brett Johns at minus 105, Gravely at minus 115. You have a former Cyborg victim in Lena Landsberg, a plus 135. Sarah McMahon, a minus 155. Considering the fact that Sarah McMahon, again, an issue with her has always been staying in the cage, getting in there, fighting regularly. She's not fought in 2 years. And that has been the issue since her losing streak, is getting in the cage consistently and winning. We've not seen her win in 3 years. So I think that Lena Landsberg's odds here are kind of fair. Montel Jackson, a minus 700 against the plus 500 Felipe Colares. I got to put 5 on it, even though I think that Montel Jackson is a safe bet to win here. As is Bevon Lewis. He's a minus 440 against Dekan Townsend, who is a plus 350. Another safe bet there. Lucy Pudilova, a minus 165 favorite over the plus 145 Justine Kish. I like those lines right where they are. I have Pudilova winning that. Darko Stasic, a plus 105 underdog against Jamal Hill, a minus 125 favorite. This line is okay. You're not going to really take anything to the house on that one way or another. You're not probably going to make a ton of money off this fight. I like that line where it is. I have Hall winning that. Angela Hill, a minus 170 against Hannah Cyphers, the plus 150. Angela Hill, I think, needs a victory here. They brought her back. She ran the gamut in Invicta after she left the UFC. But since coming back to the UFC, she's not won 2 fights in a row. And this is her opportunity to do that. The difference in winning and losing here is monumental. Because if she wins, you can say, hey, she's won 3 of her last 4. If she loses, you can say, well, she's inconsistent again. This fight, this placement is crucial for her moving forward in the division. And if she wins 1 fight after this, I think that's a solid place to put her. Now, she's facing a tough woman in Hannah Cyphers. That's a plus 150, so it's not going to be an I got 5 on it, but Cyphers can end up winning this, but I have Angela Hill. Alex Perez, a minus 265 against the plus 225 at Jordan Espinoza. I like that line. Arnold Allen, a minus 250 against the plus 210 Nick Lentz. Anytime Nick Lentz fights, I can't help but to say, remember when he was the guy that people thought was the answer to freaking Conor McGregor? Well, he ain't the answer to Arnold Allen either. I have Arnold Allen winning that one. Michael Chiesa, a plus 220 underdog against Rafael Dos Anjos, a minus 260. Now, this fight is probably where it should be. Now, not as far as the lines. I'm talking about as far as the weight goes, welterweight for both of these guys. But Chiesa's coming off of 2 solid wins. Carlos Condit, Diego Sanchez, not exactly in their prime, but to be quite frank with you, Rafael Dos Anjos isn't in his prime either. He's lost 3 of 4. Now, granted, this is 3 of 4 to the top talent. However, I think that Michael Chiesa can and will get it done here. That fight is awesome. Love that fight. I also love Junior Dos Santos, an underdog, a big one, plus 210 against the minus 250 Curtis Blaydes. Now, here's the thing. Junior Dos Santos had some awesome boxing. And as we've seen, Blaydes can get his block knocked off. It's not normal to see him get his block knocked off. Francis Ngannou, who hits harder than anybody maybe in history ever, did it. That ain't happened normally. I got Curtis Blaydes winning here. Join our live coverage of these shows. Have some fun. We'll be talking about them. I'll be doing a post-show results video for these. They will not have a full post-show podcast. But until next time, leave a thumbs up, subscribe. We're out.